What's up guys, MomoJiri here, and welcome to another episode of Journey to Find Your Main Character. This will be part 4, and this part is going to be more from the heart, because this is a character that I have loved since I was younger, and I used to play in private servers, and he was, I think, my second? No. I never actually made it in Windia, because the only characters I made were my Ice Lightning Mage and my Chief Bandit, or my Shadower, but those never got really far. So this is another one of those classes that are very, very old and I just love to death. Cross Bowman are just so much fun, and we're going to be talking about Bowman, Explore Bowman in this episode. We're going to be talking about Bowmasters and Marksmen. First, we're going to be talking about Bowmasters. I'm going to cut all the junk out about first, second, and third job, because fourth job is where it really is. It's where it really gets to the nitty gritty of it, and where you really want to focus all your time. So we're going to go into fourth job just right away. If you don't like it, if you want me to go back to first, second, and third job, leave a comment down below. But right now, let's go to fourth job. So, right away, we have our Phoenix out, and we're using Hurricane. Hurricane is an attack that fires one arrow at a time very quickly to one enemy. And if you kill that enemy, goes to the next one. And it just keeps attacking. But the arrow's damage is very, very low. That's something I don't like. That's a very off-putting part for Bowmasters for me. I don't like how low the damage is in comparison to how much damage they do. If I don't see big numbers right away, I don't like the class. Which is bad, but I'm sorry. And they also have this mobbing skill, but it really only attacks in front of them. I hate mobbing skills that just don't hit in front and behind you, because then it makes life a little bit easier. And Hurricane is another attack that, well, Hurricane is an attack that you can use while you're moving around. You just walk around back and forth, and you just kind of hit everything in your way. And that's something that's pretty cool, and something that I do like. Could go back to third job a little bit. In third job, you have a skill called Arrow Blaster. And Arrow Blaster is pretty cool because you could set it up, and you could also use the attack. So that could attack for you. You could use Hurricane, or you could use Arrow Blaster yourself. And, you know, it's pretty good. I like it, but Bowmasters really, the low amount of damage that they do sucks for me. So I'm kind of biased when it comes to the Archer class. So if you're ever wondering what Bowman class is something I'd rather play, it is Marksman. So Bowmasters attack very fast but have very low damage, which sucks. But they kind of make it up because they attack so fast, and you can just kind of attack from afar, if you will, which is pretty cool. And with Arrow Blaster, you can move the cursor up or down, so it could tell what height to attack mobs at. And it used to attack a lot faster, but because Phantom could steal the move, they would use it, have all these buffs, and do a lot of damage, while regular Bowmasters can't do anything. And also, they have another skill that lets you have different kinds of arrows. You have one that I think poisons, one that heals, and one that does a lot of damage, I think. I'm probably wrong, I'm just saying, but it's pretty cool, but they run out really quickly. And let's talk about Bowmasters a little bit less and go into Marksman. Marksman is really, I haven't had a favorite class in a while, and like Night Lord was a good class, but I did not like their fifth job skill. The fact that it does fire multiple throwing stars, but the fact that it doesn't go very far, and that it lasts only like 30 seconds when you first get the skill, and then has like a 3-minute or like 6-minute cooldown, kind of sucks. It's really off-putting, and I don't like it. Like, I went against Horntail, tried to use it, and I died. I've never died doing Horntail with Night Lord until I used that skill. So, whatever. But we're going to be talking about Marksmen. Marksmen have the best DPS I've seen. More than my Aaron, even though my Aaron has a lot more, what's it called? My Aaron has a lot more equips. It has more unique equips that give him more damage. But Marksman right now, with the amount of boss damage I have like 154% boss damage. He does insane damage. If I'm far away enough from Horntail, he does his snipe, and it's off cooldown. Hits 3 times, and it's crazy because each line is like 10 to 15 mil. So that's like 30 to 45 mil just right there with just one attack. And my Aaron, his one swing will do about 15. I think about 15 mil. And he does that like 4 times. But I don't know, I like Marksman. He attacks a lot faster in my opinion and just does so much raw damage. I love it. And his mobbing skill, Piercing Arrow, it hits a lot of enemies, and the more enemies it hits, the last mob does so much more damage. Like if you're doing 100k here, it'll do 200k there, 400k there, 800k there, and like 1.6 mil over there. And it just doubles the damage as it just goes through everything, and it's so cool just watching the damage just stack up against mobs that are further away. If you start attacking one in front of you and there's 5 behind you, the 5th one at the end will die first. And it's crazy. I love it. And I don't know. I am an ice type of guy, really. Not more fire, so it's my bird. Basically reminds me of Articuno from Pokemon Go. From Pokemon. And it's really cool. It just freezes everything and flies around really nice. So I really like the bird. I really like his new arrow decoy, because it pulls the enemies in, it stuns them, they can't leave, and it lasts. I hate that it lasts only 30 seconds at max, but he has a good chunk of HP, so it can last for a while, do a good amount of damage, and yeah. So I really funded this class, Marksman, and you see in this video, it is level 113, and that was maybe 2 or so weeks ago, and I'm just about to hit level 200, and when I do that, I'm going to give you guys a training map. I know I haven't done one in a while, and you guys like my last one, and summer is here, and there's a bunch of more training maps that I'm going to share with you all, and I hope you like it. I hope you like this video, and just my rant about Marksman. Marksman is just a great class, and there's not really much to say about Marksman. It's just he has a bunch of buffs to increase his damage, and his mobbing skill, his hyper skill, is interesting because it doesn't hit around them. Like mages have it, some warriors have it, mages have it, some warriors have it, thieves have it, and pirates. They all have like the mobbing skill that has a 30-second cooldown. It just attacks everything in the area, and it's cool. His mobbing skill attacks everything in front of him and has a 15-second cooldown. Much shorter, but I like being able to attack everything around me. Now, if Nexon, updates it and actually gives us like a 4th job, like AoE, area of attack, area of effect kind of mobbing skill, that would be great. AOA, area of attack. Yeah, just something that hits everything around them. That would be great if they could do that, but I don't know, we used to have that, they took it away, and I mean, they do attack really far and really fast, and it's really cool, so I see why they don't want to do it, but they should do it anyway. And I'm about to hit 5th job. Maplestory is on maintenance right now, and I'm sorry, I would have been on Maplestory right now instead of giving you this video. So you really have to thank Nexon for maintaining Maplestory for this video. So yes guys, that is my take on Marksman, Bowmasters, and the beginning Explorer archers as a whole. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see the next one, which is going to be Pirate, which is Buccaneer, Cannoneer, and Viper? Sniper? No, Viper. I feel like it's Viper. Captain? I forget what the shooting class for pirates are. If you know it, leave it down below so I can get educated. But yes, guys, if you like the video, subscribe, and catch you guys.